Challenging Rodney Davis in the U.S. House of Representatives, Nikki Budzinski has entered the race for Illinois' 13th district. She joins me now to talk about why she is running for the seat. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
You as well. Well, first of all, tell me a little bit about why you're running for Congress and what's your main priority if you are elected.
Yeah, I was honored to launch my campaign last week for the 13th Congressional District, mostly because I'm concerned about the middle class, the working class here in central and southern Illinois. And I think that those voters within the 13th District deserve a champion for working families. Those are the issues I've spent my entire career working on, and those are the issues I'll fight for if I'm lucky enough to be elected to Congress.
And you previously worked as the Chief of Staff in President Biden's Office of Management and Budget, and you're a former senior advisor to Governor Pritzker. How do you think these two things have prepared you to try and become a U.S. representative?
Well, I had the opportunity to be both in public service and, as I mentioned, working on behalf of working families. I was able to do that in both of those positions. When I was the Chief of Staff at the Office of Management and Budget, that office was responsible for implementing the American Rescue Plan, which provided direct relief to working families, including the child tax credit, which was one of the largest middle-class tax cuts that's happened in several decades. This was something that Rodney Davis voted against. When I served as senior advisor for Governor Pritzker, I was lucky enough to be asked to lead his negotiations to pass a $15 minimum wage in the state of Illinois, the first time the minimum wage has been increased in 9 years, and I was proud to successfully lead that as his senior advisor.
Recently, Congressman Rodney Davis said you helped former Speaker of the House Michael Madigan put his allies in state government. What's your response to this?
Look, I am very proud to have served in public service, both for President Biden and for Governor Pritzker. I don't know what Rodney Davis is referring to, other than to say I am incredibly proud of the work we did when I served in that first year of Governor Pritzker's administration, like I mentioned, to increase the minimum wage, to pass one of the largest capital bills that creates good paying jobs all over Illinois, and made key investments in broadband. I was lucky enough to serve as the chair of the Broadband Advisory Council for Governor Pritzker, which provides high-speed internet throughout central and southern Illinois, supporting our small businesses and working families. Those are the things I was proud to have been a part of. Anything else is just really a distraction that Rodney Davis is trying to create. And
you say you want to work for working families. What action items do you have to make this a reality?
Well, I think we need to be creating more opportunities to create good paying union jobs for working families throughout central and southern Illinois. I think we can do that by passing a bipartisan infrastructure bill, which you're seeing kind of move through Congress. I strongly support that. I also think we need to be talking about affordable college, vocational education. President Biden just put forward a plan to make community colleges more accessible and affordable for people that are looking to be trained for the jobs of the future. This again is something that Rodney Davis voted against, that I will be supporting if I'm elected to Congress.
You just mentioned affordable college. Where do you stand on the topic of canceling student debt?
Well, I think we need to always be mindful of how we're going to financially pay for these things. But I do think something I'm going to be talking about front and center in my campaign is ideas like that. How can we reduce the burden that students are facing, whether they're going to a 4-year college, a 2-year college, or if they're lucky enough to join a union apprenticeship program? How are we making those things affordable by still managing the cost of those as well?
Well, Nikki Budzinski, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And this entire interview will be on our website, ciproud.com.